Hello, it's Diaz here from the Curious VG, and I'm with Matt McCallum ahead of his September the 2nd fight with Jordan Reynolds. Matt, we're 1 month away. How's preparation been for this fight?
It's been fantastic. I dedicate my life to this sport. I live and breathe it every day. Got a nutritionist on board for this because it's my first fight at middleweight, and the weights and the nutrition, everything is just working well. We're sparring this morning at the Matchroom gym, because we drove down here from Newcastle, so I thought we'd factor that in as well. So yeah, it's just brilliant,
Obviously, you're a southpaw, but Jordan's orthodox. How do you think stylistically you match up with him?
We'll probably be standing on each other's foot loads, because that's always the case. But no, I mean he's he likes to be quite rangy. He's quite hands, a lot of movement and stuff. So I don't know, mate. I don't know how many southpaws he's boxed. He's very experienced, so he's probably used to it. When people say it's an advantage being a southpaw, I think sometimes, but if you're a good boxer, you'll always find a way to win, or outmaneuver that opponent who's a southpaw. I'm used to boxing orthodox. If I was boxing a southpaw fighter, yeah, I've got to think a bit more, but it's part and parcel of the game, isn't it?
Do you think people are actually overlooking you for this fight?
Possibly, yeah. I've come off the back of 2 losses there. I made mistakes, and I'm going to put those mistakes right. We're doing it in training, in sparring. They probably are. He's a very decorated amateur, and he's tipped to go all the way. But he's untested as a professional. I'm tested as a professional. This is my 4th scheduled 10-round fight. I've won the known area title. I've been there. I've been in the trenches. He hasn't as a pro yet, so it makes for an exciting fight.
Being 6-0 now, coming off the back of 2 losses, has this hurt your confidence in any way, or made you more eager to get back out there and show what you're actually capable of?
Do you know what it is? A lot of people would have just quit after that, especially that last one. I got hit with a shot in the top of the head, knocked me equilibrium, and he pounced on us. Credit to him, but didn't give us enough chance, in the fight to show what I've been working on. I'm fully confident I'll beat him in the rematch. But I could have just quit boxing. I could have went on the drink, could have been eating shit food, like a lot of people do. But no, straight back in, 10-round fight, title eliminator. I'm not going to be doing this forever. I want to give it everything I can, every single day, and I want these big fights. Jordan Reynolds, perfect opponent at the perfect time.
Well, I suppose it comes to the fact that if you go out there and beat a Jordan Reynolds, all his fans kind of piggyback on you. You take his spot in the rankings, so it is a big opportunity for you to take.
Without a doubt, I'm sure I'll be coming out to loads of boos, but no matter what, at the end, I will be, they'll be applauding me because I'm going to put on a fantastic performance, and I will be victorious on September 2nd, and then, that'll be me fighting for the English title, which is more than I could have ever have imagined,
Yeah, you did just touch on the English title. Obviously, it's an eliminator. So to get the chance to actually go out there and fight for an English title, what will that moment mean for you?
It'll mean everything, Like winning the known area title was just the stuff of dreams, but to fight for the English title, it's phenomenal. Especially, turning pro at 29. I never thought I'd be a professional boxer. Got into the sport late. And it's more than I ever dreamed of. So, yeah, to fight for it and to win it, phenomenal.
Obviously, you did touch on coming out to the booth. Jordan's known for bringing a lot of fans down. Will this have an impact on the fight at all?
Well, they can't fight for him, can they? Yeah, you could pack that stadium, but they can't fight for him. There's just me and him in that ring at the end of the day. I'm used. Last fight, he sold a lot more tickets than me. I came out to some boos. But, I thrive off that. I thrive off the energy in the air, whether it's negative or positive. I take that. I take that from my opponent. I take it from his fans, and it won't affect me when I'm in that ring. If anything, it'll help me and spur me on.
Obviously, this is the first time I've met you, but I know you come out with a wolf mask on. Where did that actually come from?
It actually came from Game of Thrones, believe it or not. Are you a Game of Thrones fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bit obsessed, and that's where the stalk came from. And then one of my old coaches says, "Why don't you come out with a wolf head mask?" I thought, that's a brilliant idea. And I knew when I was going to turn pro, I needed some sort of gimmick, because, you've got to have something that people remember. And people remember the wolf head mask, whether you think it's a load of shit or whether you think it's brilliant. You're still talking about it. So yeah, and I've got a good little tune I'm going to come out to as well, a little mashup. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. At the end of the day, this is the entertainment business. Jordan, I believe, comes out to he's the Wanderer, isn't he? This is his name. He comes out. It's the entertainment business. We're here to entertain. So as long as people are happy after the fight, talking about Wolfhead Mask, talking about him, whatever, we've done our jobs, haven't we?
For anyone who's not seen you fight, what can they expect from you September the 2nd?
At times I can be very aggressive, come forward, but I like to think I've learned a lot in boxing now, and I want to, whatever my opponent does, I've got to have something to counter that. So yeah, you'll see a mix up of skills, and we'll see how Jordan comes out to box, and then I'll adapt to that.
And a prediction for the night?
Matt McCallum win. Simple as that.
Matt, it's been wicked speaking to you. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And good luck for September the 2nd.
Yeah, appreciate it.